It's been almost a week since a wildfire destroyed more than 600 hectares of biodiversity in Cape Town. Environment Minister Barbara Creecy today visited Table Mountain National Park to assess the damage there. Our reporter Nobesuthu Hejana has been following that story for us, and she joins us from our Cape Town studio. Good afternoon to you, Nobesuthu. So, of course, hundreds of hectares lost during that Cape Town wildfire, and, of course, some infrastructure as well. So how's government planning to reduce the damage for future cases?
Well, Morena, according to the department's minister, as well as SANParks, although they've recorded over 700 hectares that were lost, it's not as bad compared to other or previous years where they would normally account for 1,000 and plus hectares. But they say it's the biggest destruction considering that buildings were destroyed and damaged, where we know that the Rhodes Memorial, a library at the University of Cape Town were gutted, but they're saying that the department, local and national government are working on a climate structure that will see how those sites will be prevented during fires. But let's take a listen to Minister Creecy.
Last year, the Cabinet adopted a climate adaptation strategy, and one of the purposes of this strategy is to allow us to understand the impact that climate change is going to have on a whole lot of areas in our society, one of which is the built environment. So obviously we would need to be looking at questions of how do we make our buildings more energy efficient, more water efficient.
You also had a chat with some firefighters who worked tirelessly trying to put that fire down. How was that experience for them?
Well, they were saying that it got hard at some times because of the wind and the smoke, but they did make sure that they work hard. And we also know that in Cape Town, about 500 firefighters may lose their jobs due to some of their differences what they have with the city of Cape Town. They are fighting for a relook into that 24-hour shift, and they also want the money to be increased. But they did say that it was hard, but they had to make sure that they do protect the biodiversity and also contain the fire in case it reaches other buildings.
And just before I let you go, Nobesuthu, obviously now this particular Cape Town wildfire is somewhat giving their case of what it is they want from the city of Cape Town added advantage?
Well, at this stage, we know that there was a person who appeared in court that the city did say that he was arrested and in suspicion that he started the fire. But at this stage, we're not sure where that case got. But according to the department, the local government or officials are working on a climate strategy that will see and understand how can those buildings or sites be prevented during those fires.
Nobesuthu, thank you very much. That is our reporter, Nobesuthu Hejana, coming to us from our studios in Cape Town.